A very warm welcome to Tech Mining. In this video we are going to configure these following topics. Applying CSS to page level, in which styles mentioned in the CSS file will be restricted to a specific page. Secondly, applying CSS to page template, in which CSS will be available to all the pages using that specific page template. To user interface level, in which CSS rules will be applied to the entire application. Then to an individual component, which apply styles to individual components on an application page. You will also learn how to create iconic button, and how to style interactive report column headings. Execute the following steps to upload the CSS file provided in the source code. Source code link is provided in description of this video. Select main.css file from the source code. In this code, the first rule will be used to create a rounded border and place inset shadow around page regions. The second one adds coral background color to all application pages. The final two rules will be used to color column headings of interactive report. Copy the reference entry appearing on this page to your clipboard. The CSS file will be added to the static application files listing. Let's first add CSS to page level. As mentioned earlier, the page level option enables you to apply styles mentioned in your CSS file to components of a specific page. In this step we will apply the rule mentioned in the main CSS file to a region on the login page of the application, by adding the CSS file reference to the page definition. The app image substitution string is used to reference uploaded images, JavaScript, and CSS that are specific to a given application, and are not shared over many applications. File URLs you enter here replace the number page CSS number substitution string in the page template. You can add multiple file references to this property by adding URLs on new lines. Select region for CSS classes property. This step will make a shadowed border around our login page. Run the application. As you can see that our login page is created with a shadowed border. In this step we will make the CSS available to all application pages using a specific page template. Create a new template by making a copy of the standard template. The new page template, standard copy, will appear just under the source template on the templates page. Click the name of the new page template to modify its definitions on the edit template page. In this step we have to paste a link in the header code. Open source code. As you can see in this screenshot we have to put this link under the head substitution. Go to shared components to make the new standard copy template your theme's default page template. This action sets standard copy template as the default page template for your application. Now we have to choose this template in Page Designer. If a developer does not explicitly choose a template in Page Designer, then the Application Express engine uses the template specified here. After this setting, every page you add to this application will use standard copy, shown as theme default, as the page template in Page Designer. You will have to perform this step for all existing application pages that are not marked as standard copy, to use the new template. Enter region for CSS classes property. This step will make a shadowed border around the region. Run the application. As you can see, the region is created with a shadowed border. Suppose that you want Apex to automatically apply a specific background color, or a background image, to all application pages without explicitly defining that color or image on every page. Here is the simple solution. Modify the standard copy template. Click the Cascading Style Sheet tab. And put this CSS rule in the inline section. This rule will set a coral background color. All pages that are marked as either theme default or standard copy will be shown with the specified background color. This step will demonstrate how to apply CSS rules to individual page component. In this step we will set a background color for 2 mandatory fields on page 7 in the sample database application. Open page 7 in designer mode. Click the customer first name item. Scroll down to the advanced section. And put this code in the custom attributes property. Add the same code to the customer last name item. When you run the page, the 2 fields will be presented in red color and the names will appear in white. In this step we will use an image provided in the source code for the delete button instead of delete text. Once again open page 7 in designer mode. Select the delete button. Replace the default delete text with this code to display the recycle bin image. Save the page. Go to Shared Components. Static Application File. Click Create. Upload the recycle bin image which is provided in the source code. Here you go, the delete text is now replaced with this image of recycle bin. In this last step I'll show you how to apply foreground and background colors to an interactive reports column headings. Right-click the name column heading, and select Inspect from the context menu. A new window will be opened on this report displaying the ID of this column in the table header HTML tag. This ID is auto-generated by Apex, that we need to replace with some meaningful names. So open the source of this page in Page Designer. Scroll down to the Advanced section, and enter H color for the static ID property. Save and run the page. Inspect the name column again, which should now display the new specified ID for the column's table heading. Now open the main.css file, then remove /* symbols from the code, if it has. Alternative method is to enter this code in the inline CSS property of this page under the root node. Now we have to apply these coloring rules to other interactive report columns by setting static ID attribute to hColor. You can select all items by using Ctrl+click and setting the static ID attribute only once, to apply the hColor value to all items. Save and run the page to see the reflection. That's it. Hope you learned how to apply CSS in Oracle Apex. Thanks for watching.